Item Number SCP-Y-018. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-Y-018 is located within Provisional Reality-Y-1 and is to be monitored remotely by surveillance equipment. No personnel are to enter SCP-Y-018 without prior approval from the Site-Y1 Director and appropriate safety measures. All entrances to SCP-Y-018 are to be sealed and guarded by a small squad of MTF Zeta-0, Bad Bunch, to prevent unauthorized access. Exploratory missions into SCP-Y-018 are to be conducted with teams of no fewer than 3 members, equipped with full-spectrum lighting, audio recording devices, and psychological monitoring equipment. Personnel entering SCP-Y-018 must undergo a comprehensive psychological evaluation before and after each mission. Any unusual behavior or experiences must be reported immediately to Site Command. Description: SCP-Y-018 is a large warped school building located within Provisional Reality-Y-1. The exterior of the building appears aged and dilapidated, but its anomalous properties become evident upon entry. The school cancels all external light sources, plunging the interior into darkness, except for the presence of strange red and blue glass-like spheres embedded in the walls. Red spheres. Location: distributed throughout the majority of the school. Description: emit a dim red glow and distorted screams as if in extreme pain. Effect: the red spheres generate an oppressive atmosphere and cause significant psychological distress in those who hear their screams for prolonged periods. Blue spheres. Location: exclusively found in 2 rooms within the east wing of the school. First room, first floor hallway, contains 14 blue spheres embedded in the walls. These spheres exhibit the personalities or souls of young children, capable of speech, laughter, and interaction. They often ask researchers to play games or engage in conversation. Second room, second floor faculty room, contains a single blue sphere with the personality of an older man who claims to be the parent of one of the children in the first floor hallway. Incident Report Y018-1. Date: June 8, 2000. During an exploratory mission, a red sphere was cautiously removed from the wall under controlled conditions. Upon removal, the sphere's glow faded instantly, and it became a mundane crystal sphere with no anomalous effects. Subsequent analysis revealed that the personality or entity within the sphere disappeared, presumed to have either dissipated or died upon removal from SCP-Y-018. Incident Report Y018-2. Date: June 15, 2000. Location: SCP-Y-018, East Wing. A blue sphere containing the personality of a student named Henry began to exhibit changes over the course of 1 month. Initially, Henry engaged in normal conversations, sharing memories of his life. However, over time, he started to forget details about his identity and past. Henry's behavior became increasingly erratic, often repeating that it hurts and expressing that the pain was worsening each day. As the weeks progressed, Henry's speech became more fragmented and filled with distress. By the end of the month, the blue sphere's glow shifted to a dim red, and Henry's cries of pain turned into the distorted screams characteristic of the red spheres. The transition was completed, and Henry had fully converted into a red sphere, emitting constant screams and causing psychological distress to any personnel nearby. Due to the extremely negative impact the screams had on the other 13 students within the spheres of the classroom, the newly converted red sphere that was previously Henry had been neutralized to stop progressive damages to the other blue sphere anomalies. Interaction Log Y018-6, Interview Audio Log, Log Date, June 20th, 2000. Interviewee, SCP-Y-018-A, alias Robert Welsh. Interviewer, Dr. Roland Cobalt. Begin log.
Mr. Welsh, can you tell me what you remember about how you ended up in the sphere?
It's hard to remember. My memories are like fragments, breaking apart. There were creatures, horrible creatures, appearing everywhere. Felt like the end of times, Dr. Cobalt. Like the apocalypse had come for us.
Can you describe these creatures?
They were monstrous, twisted forms. Things you'd see in your nightmares. There was this one bloody titanic centipede wearing a man's face that came out of nowhere and the world started to fall apart. Quickly.
How did you and the children end up in the school?
We sought a refuge here at the school. There was chaos outside, but somehow it was still safe in here. We thought we'd be safe inside the school, and it seemed like we were for a little bit. At least to stave off the end for a while. And then a strange man appeared.
A strange man? Can you elaborate?
Yes, he said he could offer us more time, a way to survive. But I can't remember the details. It's all so fuzzy. We accepted his offer. All of us adults did, regrettably.
Interview Day 3.
Now that you've had some time to collect your thoughts, do you recall anything more about the offer or the man?
Well, no, not really. It's like trying to hold on to smoke, Dr. Cobalt. But I know we made a terrible mistake, that's for sure. The children, my daughter Jessica, we're all trapped. Well, I can't see the sun rise and fall. I can't say that I've been counting in my head, and if I'm right, we've been here for well over 200 years. There was another teacher here as well. See that sharp crystal across the room? That was Miss Levitt's. Something came into the building, laid into her. In a way, I think she got off easy compared to the rest of us.
What happened after you accepted the strange man's offer?
Everything went dark. Then pain. Light at first, but it's been increasing over the years, getting more unbearable, constant. It's growing, Dr. Cobalt. I can feel it. I think my end is coming soon. But not really. An end in which I stop being myself, and I become a man, screaming in pain. The rest of forever.
Interview Day 16.
Mr. Welsh, how are we feeling today?
Pain. It's worse. It gets worse every day. I can barely think, honestly. I'm forgetting everything. I know I have a daughter. For the life of me, I can't remember her name. Dr. Cobalt, please, you have to help us. Smash the spheres. Free us from this crystal prison. Don't let us suffer forever, Doctor. Doctor, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. Welsh, I can't do that.
Please, Doctor, if you can't at all, end it. Yes, at least, my daughter. Don't let us suffer forever. Don't let her suffer forever.
Interview Day 42.
Mr. Welsh, can you hear me?
It's almost time. I can feel myself slipping. Becoming one of those red spheres. Please. Cobalt, don't let this happen to the children. Please. Jessica, I'm sorry.
I wish I could help you more, Mr. Welsh. I truly do, but my hands are tied.
Remember us. Don't let this place become a tomb or eternal prison. You're the only one I can ask, Doctor. For love of all that is good. Please, Doctor.
Researcher Cobalt seemed rather heavily affected by the circumstances surrounding SCP-Y-018 and was promptly removed from the anomalies research team following the end of this sequence of interviews. Incident Report Y-018-4. Date September 1, 2000. Location SCP-Y-018, Provisional Reality-Y-1, approximately 1 month after Dr. Cobalt's final interview with Mr. Welsh. All members of MTF Zeta 0 guarding the perimeter of SCP-Y-018 fell asleep simultaneously for exactly 45 minutes. Upon awakening, an emergency status update of SCP-Y-018 was conducted. Reports indicated that all the anomalous spheres within SCP-Y-018, both red and blue, had been smashed, neutralizing all anomalous properties of the school building. Dr. Roland Cobalt was reported missing, with the last known footage showing him passing through the SCP-Y-1 portal into Provisional Reality-Y-1. The 05 Council suspects Dr. Cobalt to be the cause of SCP-Y-018's neutralization and has declared him a wanted target within Provisional Reality-Y-1. A full investigation is ongoing to determine the circumstances of the incident and the current whereabouts of Dr. Cobalt. Director's Warning. Due to Dr. Roland Cobalt's history as an aide during Project Zeta 0, his knowledge of various anomalous arcane, ritualistic, alchemic, Abrahamic and arts, as well as many other research pursuits relating to anomalous practices, make him an especially dangerous individual. If any Site-Y1 personnel come in contact with Dr. Cobalt, do not engage the target and do not attempt to subdue him. All sightings or interactions with Dr. Cobalt are to be immediately reported to the site director, at which point Devil in Charge will be deployed. Note: during the incident of Dr. Cobalt's appearance, Sub-Commander Blindshot appears to have suffered a memetic attack, resulting in his memory lacking any details of Dr. Cobalt, and as a side effect of this memetic attack, Blindshot appears to have completely lost all memories of some family members and close faculty members at Site-Y1. This attack was likely due to Dr. Cobalt being well aware of the Sub-Commander's anomalous effects, relying on visualization of a target. Enhanced security has been placed around the personal chambers of Blindshot to prevent similar incidents in the future, as well as revised protocols for perimeter security regarding Provisional Reality-Y-1 anomalous locations. Following this report, SCP-Y-018's file will be updated from Safe to Neutralized. This is Director Knightley, signing off on another report at Site-Y1. I eagerly look forward to having your audience in future reports.